ball, 1st and 10.
Friday nights are back here at Davenport High School, and this new season is underway with the Wolves on top 7-0 over Victoria West. Apologize for coming on a bit late, some technical difficulties, but we are on now. Brant Freeman alongside Sam Kamen on this Friday night with Davenport on top early. Third play of the game, a 73-yard touchdown run or touchdown play for Emmett Griman. And again on the third play of the game.
Just ran a simple seam route. 7, Mikey Scoltetti, and 16, Jalen Morrow.
Hamlin put it on the numbers. It was a foot race to the end zone. No one could catch him. And it's a quick 7 points within the first minute.
Very exciting Davenport offense to watch a year ago. A team that averaged better than 40 points a game. A lot of explosive plays. Talked about the passing game a year ago. Davenport averaged better than 14 yards per passing play. First possession of the game for the Warriors out of Victoria West. And this is a run on second down and a good run up the middle. Inside of midfield, Kamori Montgomery. Really good tailback a year ago and a good explosive play. Puts the Warriors inside of Wolves territory.
First down Warriors.
Finding the seam up the middle, and it's quickly into Davenport territory.
Now the quarterback, Camden Repper. And this play is just shy of the 40-yard line. Joseph De La Garza. That's close to a first down for the Warriors. Good for about 8 yards. Second down and 2. A team that went 6-6 a year ago under head coach Courtney Boyce, who's now in his 8th year at Victoria West as the head coach. Repper goes underneath. Montgomery wraps up for a loss. Good tackle in space from Mikey Scoltetti for the Wolves, and it brings up third down.
Good defense there. Playing a little bit of a zone coverage for the Wolves. All Repper could do was hit his check down, and it's a tackle for
third and long Warriors.
Third and long.
First possession for Victoria West, a couple of minutes in. Trying to respond after the big explosive play for Griman for Davenport. On third down, this is a quarterback, and he's dropped for another loss. Grant West, senior defensive lineman, another TFL for Davenport's defense, and it brings up fourth down.
Last season, these two teams met, and they were very aggressive, going for fourth down. You could tell that was trying to get it in fourth and manageable with that QB run.
Repper going for it on fourth down, delivers a strike for a first down. Tyler Gantz has the catch, good for 10 yards, and an early roll of the dice for Victoria West pays off.
Great catch there by Tyler Gant. Had to really use his hands. A little throw that was a little off target, but wide receiver helps his quarterback out.
Fresh to the downs, Repper under duress. Off his back foot, dumps that one incomplete. Going to bring up second down and 10. On the play there for Davenport, Jalen Morrow, the junior defensive back. And this is a Davenport secondary which lost a big part of its defense from a year ago. Darion Brown, 5 interceptions in the secondary last season.
Morrow's one of those guys that's got to take that step up and fill a key role that has left the program faced with going to college and a lot of graduating people.
Second and 10. Here's Repper. He's going deep and in strides. Got a man for a touchdown. Touchdown, Jared Swanson. These two teams trading some big plays in the first possession of the night.
Just as we compliment Jalen Morrow, they go right back after him, and a little bit of a slip up there gave Swanson a little bit of a step, and another quick touchdown responded by Victoria West.
Repper threw 28 touchdown passes a year ago. As a junior, that is first of this season.
On for the extra point, 28.
And now Victoria West looking to tie it up. Ethan Van Dusen, the sophomore place kicker out there. And the point after is good. What a start. Fireworks going off early in 2023, tied 7-7 between Davenport and Victoria West again. Braid Freeman alongside Sam Kamen. Let's talk more about Davenport, Sam, and what a year it was a season ago, the first official varsity season for Davenport, a team that won 10 games, going 10-2 and 2 rounds deep into the state UIL playoffs.
Really quite remarkable what they've been able to do, and it's a school that's only been open for 4 years, first year last year in that UIL, and they made some big time wins. I mean, going 10 wins into a high school season, not many people can do that in their first year. And even before that, they took Shiner to the test and ended up losing in that game the year before. But Shiner was a team that went on to win a state championship. So this is a very tested team, and this is the first full go-round, first graduating class here at Davenport.
Go back to the postseason last year for Davenport. Blew out Fredericksburg in the opening round by 30. Held a fourth quarter lead against Corpus Christi Cal, but ultimately lost that game 22-14. And now we see the offense out there for the second time, but again, the first possession for Davenport, 3 plays and a 73-yard touchdown for Emmett Griman. He's going to be a big part of this offense all year long.
He sure is. I mean, they lose their top receiver, but when you have Tristan Hamlin at the helm at quarterback, returning as a senior this year, anything is possible.
Whistles before the snap.
Flag on the play.
Looks to be a false start against Davenport. We'll back him up 5 yards. More on the quarterback, Hamlin. A season ago, more than 2,700 yards passing, 31 touchdowns. Had a big night against the Warriors in the opener last year. Road win for Davenport, more than 340 yards for Hamlin, tearing up that secondary and tossed 3 touchdowns.
The biggest thing is 0 interceptions. Turnovers will play a key in the first opening game of the season.
1st and 15. And this is a run, big run up the middle across the 30-yard line. Barrett Fallon, sophomore tailback, got back the penalty yards and then some. You talk about production loss from last year. How about at the running back position for Davenport? Shaston Golden, what a player he was a season ago.
And it's going to be a very hard hole for Davenport to fill, but you've got guys like Barrett Fallon, Mason Falcon, and a bunch of other bats. You can go running back by committee, and we're already seeing a good start for Fallon with a big run.
On second down, the southpaw quarterback Hamlin's taking a shot for Griman, and is tipped and incomplete. Double coverage down the field. Joseph De La Garza broke it up for the Warriors. Boy, and again, Davenport looking for a big shot for the big target, Griman.
Yeah, it was just a little bit underthrown, possibly a little bit due to this wind kind of coming kind of crosswind, but a little bit into where the Wolves are going. So going into the wind this quarter, and then it'll flip it back, might have caused that one to be just underthrown, but still a 3rd and short. Might as well take a shot down the field.
Sam said it. It is windy. It is hot. Temperatures over triple figures at kickoff here tonight. But a big story all around the state here in opening week of Texas high school football. 3rd down, short to go, run up the middle, and first down yardage picked up by the sophomore back Fallon. And that's going to bring up a fresh set of downs for Davenport.
Plays good for a 1st down. Back up by number 9, Rose.
Tough physical run, getting it 3 yards. Really hard to do.
And now a shot over the middle and incomplete. With Davenport in the hurry up going for Don Singletary. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Looking for that seam pass once again. Warriors really coming up, trying to protect the run. And again, that RPO action had a guy open. Davenport looking to make him pay for it.
Here's Hamlin on 2nd down. It is a delay run. A good medium gain there for Fallon, getting a decent workload on this possession. 3rd down, 4 to go here for the Wolves. And the hurry-up offense, another run, and again it is Fallon for a 1st down.
on the carry, tackled by 90. Hamilton plays good for a first down.
Good job to pick up another first down.
And here is Fallon again, this time tackled right around the line of scrimmage, coming up to make the stop. Trevor Robinson,
Gain of 1 by 41.
junior defensive lineman on the play there for the Warriors. 2nd down and 9.
One up against a 3-4, see if they can continue to spread them out.
On 2nd and long, on the run, Hamlin to the sidelines and a dart thrown right to Griman. Griman a year ago, 8 touchdowns, and 7 of those came over the final 6 games last season. Really came on strong towards the end of last year, and it's picked up where he left off. Good start for him so far. Already closing in at 100 yards in the opening quarter, and now a shot down the far side, incomplete. Good coverage from Swanson, who had the touchdown for Victoria West offensively. 2nd down and 10.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Looking for a PI call. That is back against the wall, looking straight at the wide receiver, a little bit underthrown. Usually you get a flag on that one, just not here today. They're early going.
A Davenport offense which put up 40 or more 5 times a season ago. Never scored less than 31 points in any regular season game. Little draw action here. Foul it again off that right side. Able to find the edge, find 7 yards. Sophomore playing varsity football for the first time and looking good right now.
Talk about going to your right side. I mean, that's where you're going to get your push. You got the 3 most veteran offensive linemen.
Flag on the play.
However, false start is the 2nd false start penalty of the quarter of the drive, in fact, for Davenport.
False start against Davenport. 5-yard penalty. Replay start.
And we talked about it. Exciting opener between these two last year. Back and forth game. In fact, Victoria West led at halftime in a game the Wolves won. And it was Hamlin to Kyler Payne for the game-winning touchdown with 3 minutes to go. And a road win for the Wolves in their first varsity season. Got a 3rd and long here, yes, and a timeout called by 4th-year head coach J.D. Zimmerhansel, hired as the first head coach in the program's history in January of 2020. The challenge of having to build a program from the ground up. You play a couple of years when the games don't count. When they did last year, he had his team ready.
They sure did, and anytime you can win, like you said, 10 wins, get to the playoffs, and be successful in the playoffs. I mean, going to the 2nd round in your first year is definitely a great start as a program that's trying to build to possibly a 4A championship, and they've got the talent to do it. These are kids that have been taken from Steele High School, Canyon High School.
I said I see it, and I like it, and I want it, yes I do. I need it to make me happy, oh baby, yes I do mean you.
My husband is not easy to surprise. We've been married for 11 years. I have not been able to surprise him one time. I coordinated with Tyler to surprise Matt with the baby reveal at Chick-fil-A.
I said, yeah, let's do this. This will be amazing.
I bought this onesie, and he's like, I got you covered.
We put it right on the tray for him.
Tyler's behind me on my right, filming the whole thing.
Wait, no. Oh my gosh, I was so surprised.
Foul on the play. On the carry, tripped up by 22 Perez. Flag on the play.
First down for now, but we'll check on that penalty.
And Sam, I'm back. I didn't leave you, by the way. Just experiencing some audio issues here tonight, but thanks for taking over. That first down play described coming back due to a hold against Davenport. So instead of a first down, it's now 3rd down and about 15.
Holding 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Hold on, the wide receiver looks like he might have gotten too much jersey there. So now, once again, a 3rd and long.
So on third down, here's a screen over the middle, sniffed out by Victoria West. Blaine Carver, the tackle there for the Warriors, read that play so well, it brings up fourth down.
Yeah, this was another example of if you can get enough yards, you might go for it on fourth down.
For Davenport, 27 Miles Mendez.
Pick up anything, you're at the
Deep for the
45,
Warriors,
try
number
to hit them
4,
deep and play a little bit of
Dorian
field position
Barfield.
tonight.
First punt of the night for either team, and the punt is away from Miles Mendez. And the returner down about the 20-yard line, Zorian Barfield. And we see the Warriors offense come out for the second time tonight. Again, after Davenport got that home run play for the touchdown early, the Warriors challenged to respond. They converted a fourth down on their first possession, wound up getting a big play of their own. They were able to answer that challenge on their first possession.
And it's big time when you can come back and get a touchdown of your own after getting punched in the mouth with a big explosive play given up by your defense, and then you respond with a play of your own. It lets the Davenport Wolves know, hey, we're in for another battle just like last year.
Under 5 to go here in the first quarter, tied 7-all. Here's a receiver screen, and a flag is in. Probably going to come back as Gant had the catch there for the Warriors. We'll check the marker.
Flag on the play.
And they're picking it up.
Whatever he said must have worked.
Yep.
After discussion by the officials, flag is waved off.
Might have been one of those, because it was being called for pass interference for blocking too early, but as long as you're blocking the first 2 yards, it's still legal.
Second down, play action, and that's caught for a first down. On the catch, Genesis Jeffrey, sophomore receiver for the Warriors.
Number 12.
A team that started last year 0-3 and lost their first 3 games, battled back to win 6 of their next 8, to include the regular season finale against rival Victoria East. First down, run for Montgomery off the right side. Going to bring up second down and 7.
Montgomery on the carry. Brought down by 43. Kate brought it. Gain of 4, second out.
Every single play, very explosive, and their leading running back returning from last year. He should be the workhorse for this team. And he had a big game last time against the Wolves.
On second down, pass is incomplete. Goes off the hands of Joseph De La Garza. Third down from behind their own 40-yard line here for the Warriors with under 4 minutes to go in a 7-7 game of the first quarter.
Camden Ripper has been doing a really good job as the quarterback for the Warriors. He looks a lot more composed than he did last year.
Warriors using a lot of the play clock here inside of 10 seconds. And here's Repper going deep down the far side. Montgomery leaps and makes an incredible catch. Inside the Wolves 40-yard line for the first down.
What a
First down,
catch
Warriors.
there. As you said, Montgomery high points the ball. Really good coverage there by the Wolves. Just a better catch.
And now Montgomery on the ground sifts his way for a couple to bring up second down and get a good playmaker last year as a junior. Kamari Montgomery went over 100 yards 6 times as a junior running back, scored 15 touchdowns. And you saw it there. He can make plays both as a running back and as a receiver.
10 receptions on the year last year, 2 touchdowns to go along with the 15 rushing touchdowns. Again, this is a workhorse. They're going to want him to get it in space, whether it's in the backfield or out on the perimeter.
On second down, and that's stacked up. He's going to lose a couple of yards.
24 Montgomery on the carry.
Good play there by the
Loss.
Victoria
By a tackle Warriors.
Davenport defense.
Third and long,
now
Warriors.
for Victoria West.
On your feet, Davenport. Third down.
Probably 4 down territory inside the 40. Both of these field goal kickers struggling with 40-yard field goals, so
Now in the flat for Montgomery. And unable to really make that first man miss. Trenton Evans Williams got the first hit for Davenport. But Sam
Williams.
probably going to be
Short
moved
gain.
down
Fourth and long.
territory, and we do not see the punter.
this is, again, we saw Davenport kind of play a little bit more field position with a 4th and 15. A little bit longer. This one's 4th and 9. Offense is going to stay on the field, and again, here's that aggressiveness that we saw.
Victoria Wolfpack. Fourth and long.
Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Davenport playing for a stop, and time is called by Warriors head coach Courtney
On the field.
Boyce. Again, his 8th year as the head coach of the program, took over in 2016. Prior to that was an assistant for Victoria West, so 14 years overall with this program. As a head coach, more than 40 wins. He's done a very good job in Warrior football.
Thank you.
Last year was a little bit of a down year, 6-6, but again, when you go 5-2 in your district, you get a chance to go to the playoffs and make some noise. That's really all it is. You hear it from a college standpoint, from a lower standpoint of, hey, we just got to get to the conference tournament to make some noise and get ready for conference. That's exactly what they did. I mean, you test yourself in the preseason with teams like Davenport who can make deep playoff runs.
Go back to the playoff run last year for Victoria West. Won the opener against San Antonio Southwest, and then played Veterans Memorial. Lost that game in what was kind of a college basketball score, 74-59, the score of that game.
Talk about points.
Here we go, 4th down out of a timeout. Back to throw, Repper lets it rip, tipped in the air and almost picks. But if you're the Wolves, maybe better they didn't pick it off, because they're going to take over now at their own 38-yard line.
They did get a
Turn
little
of
bit
on down.
lucky
Wolves
of
ball first and 10.
a drop pass
From their
by
own
the Warriors, and 2,
37
making
yard
sure
line.
it just hit the ground because they would have lost field position. But take advantage of turnover on downs. Thanks to the Warriors being a little bit more aggressive, and now they have pretty good field position.
So both defenses, after giving up big scoring plays, getting stops on the opponent's second possession. 3rd timeout for Hamlin and the Wolves offense. Lefty looking to go deep, going down the sidelines, incomplete. Looking for Kyler Payne, who wanted a flag. Good coverage down the field for Victoria West, courtesy of Joseph Edwards. It's 2nd down.
Joseph Edwards was draped all over him. Really good tight coverage. Really good ball, and once again by Hamlin. Just a little bit better defense this time by the Warriors.
Kyler Payne, the last intended receiver, can be a downfield threat. 14 touchdowns a year ago, 10 coming over the final 5 games of the regular season. 2nd and 10, play action, and there is the aforementioned Payne. Good physical catch inside of midfield.
They go right back to him. Again, the same physical catch. They're dribbling.
Plays good for a Wolves first down.
They don't want to get Payne get going.
Now a quick screen here in this hurry-up offense. DeAnthony Moore fights for about 7 yards there as we wind down to the final minute of the opening quarter.
They like to go hurry up, trying to get these Warriors defense off balance.
That's good for a first down. Fallon on the carry. And yeah, this pace, you said it, Sam, lightning quick right now from Davenport.
Plays good for a Davenport
I'm
first
not
down.
even going to get my announcers for the last play because they're up and ready to go.
You can see this offense really operates like clockwork. These players so familiar with the scheme to be able to line up, know where you're going in the formation, the play itself, and that kind of speed is impressive.
You just want to go down downhill right now with Fallon. He's bruising his front seven of the Warriors.
There he goes again off the left side, bangs right into Joseph Edwards. And the Wolves are inside the red zone.
First down, Davenport.
Good job once again. This time the left side able to seal it off inside the red zone for the Wolves.
First down for Hamlin to the offense inside the 20. Fouled it again and again off that left side. Got tracked down by Carver as the first quarter winds down. Back in the hurry up, Hamlin hands off. I believe this time it was Mason Falcone on the carry there for the Wolves. Actually, it was Greiman that time for Davenport. And that will end an entertaining first quarter. High school football is back in a big way. Big plays for Davenport and for Victoria West. At the end of one, tied 7-7. You're watching high school football on the Wolves Sports Network.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magna Society Award and the J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the exceptional service at Audi North Park.
And we're back at Davenport High School. 7-7 our score as we start the second quarter. A 73-yard touchdown, Emmett Greiman to score for Davenport. A big play the other way for Victoria West as well in the opening quarter. And the Wolves have the ball inside the red zone on third down. 3rd and 5, and here's a little swing pass caught. Fallon's going to take it in for the touchdown. His first varsity touchdown with Davenport.
On the kick, the extra point, 27, Miles Mendez, doing the holding number 4.
Second touchdown of the day for the senior quarterback.
So a couple of touchdown passes for Hamlin after tossing 31 a year ago. And here's a point after from Miles Mendez, left-footed kicker, and knocks it through.
Mendez's extra point is good.
14-7, Davenport on top. You look back at a season ago for the Wolves, Team 4A finished in second place behind Canyon Lake. The Hawks won the district, the only team to finish 13 4A play unbeaten, the 4 playoff teams last year. Canyon Lake, Davenport, Lampasas, and Taylor. As you look ahead to district play this year, the Wolves open it on the road at Taylor in Week 7.
It's a big-time game. Obviously, every district game is a big-time game, but you start with the team that made the playoffs in your first district game. Stakes go a little bit higher, and then Juicy's are going to continue to get higher, and the stakes are going to continue to get higher for this Davenport team with every single game.
After an impressive touchdown drive for Davenport, ending with the Fallon touchdown, they'll kick off. If you recall, that possession for the Wolves started after the defense got a turnover on downs.
Deep for the Warriors, 4 Barfield, 7 David Garza.
Big offensive numbers last year for Davenport. Put up 450 yards of offense a game, racking up the yardage here tonight. And the ensuing kickoff fielded at the 5. This is Bartfield on the return. Bartfield up the seam and takes it to about the 25-yard line. We've discussed the lost weapons for Davenport. Victoria West lost a big threat from a year ago as well. Receiver DeAndre Fillmore, who also played defense, a two-way player, 16 touchdowns for this offense a season ago.
Yeah, you lose your Fillmore's that number 1 receiver you lose, but you also lose your number 3, and number 4 receiver. Your number 2 receiver, sophomore Steam, had 3 touchdowns. He's going to have to play big in tonight's game.
Here's Montgomery, big dose of him in this game. He's a big load. Takes it across the 40-yard line for 15 yards.
24 Montgomery on the carry.
Montgomery.
24-yard gain. Brought down by 7. Correct, 16-yard gain.
Some assistants getting checked out by the athletic trainers and head coaches. Hopefully, it's just something minor.
Good to see Montgomery jump right back up. Certainly walking with a bit of a hitch in his step towards the sideline. Montgomery also plays defense. It's funny, for a 5'8"
Play results in a first down.
a lot of players play both
Warriors.
ways.
Yeah, you don't see that, especially from a 5'8". You might see it a little bit closer to that 3 to 4 is when you start seeing more of that specialization. Hey, are you going to be on offense or are you going to be on defense? But if you've got such a talented player like Montgomery, you want him on the field at all times, and you want the other team to beat you with your best guy on the field.
Flags fly again.
Prior to this exam.
False start.
Against the Warriors.
Called against Victoria West.
Replay
He'll
first
make
down.
his first down at 15. If you're these offensive coaches, you want your linemen to get the false starts out of the way in week 1.
Yeah, exactly. This is still very much work in progress. I mean, only playing a couple months, so with the team practicing starting August 1, so still a lot of new development, even for guys that are coming off the JV.
On the reception, Barfield. Brought down by Skoltedi and Evans Williams.
After short gain, second down and 11. Here's Repper. Swings it out into the flat, and the Wolves defense reacts right away.
40 Hernandez on the reception.
Not a big pickup there for Josh Hernandez. Chopped down at the line of scrimmage.
Third
Pretty
and
long
long,
down
Warriors.
for this Warriors offense.
That's a really good pursuit by the Wolves defense, starting with Zaire Livingston. Really has that Mike linebacker. Has got to be that really vocal piece for this defense, having over 100 tackles last year.
Third and long over the middle. That's picks. Returner inside the 35-yard line. Colberone.
Rivers band. Intercepted by number 20, Cole Dorn. Intercepted by number 40, Josh Hernandez.
Recovery
From the
last
Warriors,
time against these
35-yard line.
Warriors. Comes up with another big turnover, plus territory now for this Wolves offense, and this is not a good sign if you're a Warriors fan. This is definitely where it can get dangerous with an offense just as explosive as this Wolves team is.
Colberone had a pick a year ago as a junior, his first of 2023. Puts the Wolves at the Warriors 35. And going deep down the far side, man in stride, caught for the touchdown. 35-yard hookup, Kyler Payne.
The play is good for a Wolves 35-yard
This is
touchdown.
sudden change type of play. They go for the big shot, and they are able to capitalize the long ball from Cameron to Payne. First of many connections they want to see between the two this year.
Payne had a couple of touchdowns against Victoria West a year ago. 3 Three touchdowns now for Davenport, scored by three different players. And the PAT, no kick coming, and the holder, Gabriel Bange, tackled for a loss, so the Wolves settle for 6. On top, 20-7. 10.5 to go in the first half. We're back after this with more high school football.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magnus Society Award and the J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the exceptional service at Audi North Park.
Davenport High School, 20-7 Wolves on top. Big touchdown, Connor Payne, a 35-yard strike from his quarterback, Tristan Hamlin. The ensuing kickoff is returned and not for a whole lot of yards. Barfield gang tackled shy of the 10. And that's where Victoria West will take over. And again, that touchdown play, as we have a flag on the return here. Sort out the flag in a moment. Back to the sequence, though. The touchdown, Hamlin to Payne. The play before, of course, was the pick from Cole Bourne, who had the interception. And again, afterwards, Davenport decided to go deep, but it paid off.
To turn the Warriors over, you've got to capitalize in for points, and it only took one play to be in plus territory. Again, you're going to put it in your playmakers' hands, and Hamlin's dishing it out to every single wide receiver so far here in game one.
So far, Tristan Hamlin, 3 touchdown passes, hooking up with Greiman, Payne, and Fallon. Now the Warriors trying to chip into this 13-point lead. Good to see Montgomery back into the game. Saw him gingerly leave the field in the last drive for the Warriors. And Kamari Montgomery battles for about 6. That flag on the return, by the way, called against Davenport. It's second down.
A little unsportsmanlike conduct, trying to finish the play with a little extra celebration, tackling him inside the 10, and our head umpire just thought a little too much celebration.
Second and short, run for Montgomery, and going to be dropped for a loss. Saw some really good defensive pursuit there from Tate Broadus.
Get into the backfield, drop Montgomery there, and again, third and really long. Now this is kind of the territory where you've got to convert if you're the Warriors, if you want to stay in this ballgame.
On third down, here's Repper rolling out, throwing, caught, but the tackle made short of the sticks. Jalen Morrow, another play made by him here tonight. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth and short again. Are you very confident in your defense, or do you think this is going to be a high-scoring affair? It looks like they think so, and keep the offense on the field for right now.
We'll also see here if the Warriors are trying to draw the Wolves offside. And a timeout called by Victoria West, their second.
Coming on the field, Victoria West. Their second timeout.
You know, we talked a lot about the offense for Davenport defensively last year, really good as well. Yes, lost their top tackler, Judge Erickson, lost their star secondary player, Darion Brown. But a lot of pieces are back for defense that forced 18 turnovers last year, while also piling up 22 sacks.
Well, and that's the one thing, is when you have an offense that scores a lot of points, that means your defense is going to be on the field a little bit more. So if the defense is just able to get tackles for loss, turn the turn the ball over just 1 or 2 times, you can get enough stops to let your offense do the work. But the big thing you want to see for a Davenport fan is, can we improve defensively so where our offense doesn't have to win us every single ball?
On your feet, Wolves fans. 4th and short for the
So
Warriors.
after the timeout, Courtney Boyce sends out the punting unit. Do note, though, that the quarterback repper is the one who's punting. So you're always kind of weary what he might be thinking as he takes a snap. But does punt it away for the first time tonight. Griman fields it at the 34. Griman switches hands, breaks a tackle, and shuffles forward to the 38-yard line.
Griman fields the punt. Short gain on the return. Wolves ball 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
So if you're Davenport, want to keep your foot on the gas. If you're Victoria West, a ton of football to be played, but you kind of feel like you need to get a stop right now.
And the only stop they've gotten so far was when they were in. Davenport has gotten all the way into Victoria West territory, got them backed up, and were able to punt on a 4th and 15. They've got to get a stop here to possibly let their offense get back going to where they were scoring on the opening possession.
This Davenport offense really punished teams in first halves a year ago. Little option play here. Hamlin will pick up 6.
Hamlin on the carry, tripped up by 35.
Davenport's offense outscored the opposition by more than 130 points in the first half.
It's just a crazy stat. It just shows, hey, you want to play out front and with the lead.
Play action over the middle. There's Payne streaking inside the 20. They will not catch him today.
Hamlin pass complete to number 19.
Another big strike for
Plays good for a Wolves
Second
touchdown.
touchdown
54 yards.
and a 4-touchdown night for Tristan Hamlin.
Two touchdowns last year against the Warriors for Payne. He's already got 2 touchdowns and surpassed his yardage mark against the Warriors, and then 4 touchdowns just in the first half. Still 8:44 to go.
Wolves will go for 2
The
points.
offense stay on the field and try and make up for not getting the PAT last time, going for 2 here.
Trying to make it a 28-7 game as Payne just caught the touchdown, comes in motion. Pass was coming his way, but it was tipped and incomplete on a forward pass. And again, the Wolves settle for 6. Another big strike for Davenport on top, 26-7. 8:40 to go in the half on the Wolves Network.
Number 4.
And we're back out at Davenport High School. Another big strike for the Wolves. And again, they hook up Hamlin to Payne. Back-to-back touchdown plays for those two in the second quarter. 26-7, Wolves on top.
Just completely, the game has flipped on its head in the past 3 minutes. It used to be a 7-7 game, and now it's a 26-7 game.
Barfield again, a return. He has the option of calling for a fair catch inside the 25-yard line. That's taken him out all night long. Here is a good return. And there's a flag thrown back at the 20-yard line.
Barfield on the return.
Good arm for the umpire there to get that flag that far down the field.
2 flags on the
This
play.
return might come back.
He's either going to come back for a hold or possibly even a face mask. It looks like a finger might have caught the face mask of Barfield, and if it did, Warriors are going to be set up in some really good
tied 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. But a Davenport onslaught here in the second. The second quarter was their highest scoring quarter a year ago. They've outscored the Warriors in this quarter 19-0.
First quarter in favor of Davenport, and then a big second quarter gave Victoria West the lead at the half. A little bit of a reversal this time around.
Offsetting penalties on that special teams play. Face mask against Davenport. Hold against the Warriors. And on the offsetting penalties, the Warriors take over at the 34-yard line.
Offsetting penalties on a kickoff, would that not mean we're supposed to re-kick?
Well, they have the administration of the foul right here as the officials talk things over again at the 34-yard line.
If I'm Victoria West, I want the ball at the 34-yard line just to get going, but it looks like they were asking if it's supposed to be re-kicked or not.
They're picking the ball up right now, and I think they're going to do just that, Sam. And yes, it is a re-kick situation on the offsetting penalties.
Referees are still getting into the game, you know. It's probably their first couple refreshers of the new season, so everyone kind of needs a refresher, and
The Wolves will
a little
re-kick.
bit rusty for each side, you know.
We think of it like an offensive play. If there's a hold, a face mask, they replay the down. That's what's happening here. Sun was out at night starting to set here in Davenport. Just outside the greater San Antonio area in Garden Ridge. Brent Freeman, Sam Kamen with you on this Friday night. We appreciate you sticking with us. Have had some technical difficulties throughout the game, but glad to be with you on this Friday night, the first one of the 2023 season. Try this kickoff again. And Barfield is going to return it once more from the 5 up across the 10. Breaks a couple of tackles, and there goes Barfield. Barfield across the 30-yard line. And what's kind of funny is that this play is going to be marked down where the previous return was taken to the 34.
It looked like he was going to get stopped inside the 15 once again by the Wolves, and just a couple more
Warriors ball first and 10.
tacklers just could
From
not
the
bring him
34-yard
down,
line.
trying to go bring him down from the shoulders, and a couple more stiff arms, and we're back to square one where we were just a couple minutes ago.
Just over 8 minutes to go in the half. Warriors now down 19. Here's Repper on the quarterback run. Takes a hit from Zahir Livingston. We talked about him earlier, Sam. Livingston last year, the second leading tackler for this Wolves defense, led the team in sacks. Really good playmaker a year ago.
Yeah, 5 sacks, 12 tackles for loss, over 100 tackles. And again, when you lose your leading tackler, you need someone to step up, and he's going to be that guy this year.
Repper over the middle and incomplete to the 40-yard line, and that's going to bring up third down. Pass going to J.D. Kelly.
Ball's incomplete.
Good defense there from Jalen Morrow once again, and 3rd and long for the Warriors. They got to get a conversion here.
Repper lost that one to the sidelines and caught. One of his favorite targets of the game has been Jarrett Swanson. Had the only touchdown for the Warriors. That's a first down for Victoria West.
First
Really
down,
good
Warriors.
throw because Morrow was sitting in zone coverage, puts it right over his head on the boundary for a first down.
Repper feeling the heat and taken down for a loss. Grant West.
Repper dropped for a loss by 22. Grant Weeks.
Grant Wiest, a big part, got right by the offensive line for the
Loss of
sack.
7.
That's a loss of 7 yards.
Nothing Repper could do there because Weiss just came, beat his guy one-on-one, and had eyes for the quarterback. A big hit for a big sack.
The quarterback Repper, good dual threat last year. Over 2,500 yards of total offense. Over 30 touchdowns. Swings it out to Montgomery. Spins off the tackle. And Montgomery's got the first down. Or he's got it past the original down marker. So the Warriors pick up the lost yardage from the sack, and it brings up 39.
Really good pursuit again by the Wolves.
Make it 3rd and long, Warriors.
Have not been able to bring the Warriors down on first contact. Able to get some yards after contact, making it a little bit more manageable of a 3rd down.
Repper steps up, throws that one incomplete, underthrew his receiver who had a beat. At around the 25-yard line, going for Jeffries. There was a flag back when the pass was thrown at the 40-yard line. We'll check the marker.
Flag on the play.
And the penalty declined.
Penalty against the Warriors. Personal foul, 15 yards.
And that will send down the punting unit for Victoria West.
4th and 9.
Decision time right at midfield, 4th and 9. Still 6. It's not necessarily panic time. If you're Victoria West, you still have an offense that can score. You just need to trust your defense is going to get a stop at some point against this Davenport offense.
And before the punt, the whistles blow. Not sure what the stoppage was for there. Want to make sure the clock is right. And it was not. They're resetting the game clock right now to 6 minutes and 38 seconds. All Davenport so far in the second quarter, outscoring the Warriors 19-0. Grime in the fair catch is made at the 16-yard line. The deepest that the Wolves have started tonight.
Yeah, good punt there. Trying to play a little bit of field position. Again, you just got to have your defense get some confidence, get a 3-and-out here. Offense goes and scores. You're right back into this game because it's still very early in the first half.
What a game it has been so far for Davenport quarterback Tristan Hamlin. 4 touchdowns for the offense, all off that left arm of Hamlin. Up to 35 career touchdown passes now. First down run, this is Fallon. Sophomore tailback has had a good first half, had one of the touchdown catches. Stays ahead of the chains for a gain of 6.
Again, he continues to finish falling forward, really physical running back, continuing to finish off his runs very well.
Quick play here, close to a first down, and that will move to 6.
Brought down by 25.
Again for Fallon.
Plays good for a first down. Davenport.
As we tick closer to 6 minutes to go at the halfway point of the second quarter. Running play and across the 30-yard line for Fallon. Heavy dose for the sophomore tailback in the second quarter.
Gain of 5, second down.
5-yard gain, second down here for Davenport, trying to add to a 19-point lead.
One-on-one to this near side. See if Hamlin's going to take a shot here.
He does, over the middle, across the 40-yard line. Nice move made in the open field. And to the 48s, that's Payne again. I'd say his ability to separate once the ball is in his hands, really impressive.
It's really impressive, and it's that run setting up the RPO action, able to hit Payne over the middle for a slant on the first down.
Now going deep for Moore, that's incomplete. You look at coach, J.D. Zimmerhansel's background before he took over this program was the offensive coordinator at Bernie Champion. His offense is there, over 43 points a game. His offense here last year, more than 40 points a game.
I mean, when you go anywhere new, you take your offense and everything you know with you. You pick up a little bits and pieces from other coaches, but for Coach, I mean, nothing's changed. He only knows one thing, and that's to score a lot of points.
Played some college football himself at Division II Angelo State back in the early 2000s. Little screen set up here for Moore, and he's got the first down.
Pass complete to 23. Grace complete to 6. D'Anthony Moore tackled by 23. J.D. Kelly. First down, Wolves.
A drive for the Wolves that began back at their own 17. Now setting up shop at the Warriors' 41. Another run for Fallon. And gang tackled after a gain of 4 yards.
12 Fallon on the carry. Tackled by 41 Robinson.
4, 5, 6
25
yards each run.
Nybrand.
And it's a big thanks to what the O-line is doing up front, giving a great push against the Warriors, making it easy for him to find and read his holes.
Fallon again, running behind that big left side of the offensive line, running behind Jack Saberon. You described it earlier, Sam. The offensive line has gotten a lot of push, allowing the big play in this first half for Davenport.
They're just overpowering. You look at the size, that's so much bigger than the front 3 and front 7 of the Warriors.
Here's a deep shot just out of the reach of the intended receiver. And was looking for Greiman. Greiman had that big explosive play at the start of the night, but really relatively quiet since then, as it's been a lot of Kyler Payne and Barrett Fallon.
Yeah, he had the step off on the Warriors, just a little too much on that ball there, but might as well take a shot on 3rd and short and go for it here on 4th and short.
4th down, and pass for Payne, and he drops it. Ruled incomplete. And that is a turnover on downs for Davenport, and the Warriors take over with 4 minutes and change to go in this first half.
Warriors ball first and 10 from their own 34-yard line.
Really read that tunnel screen well, able to get right on Kyler Payne as soon as he caught the ball. Even if he does catch the ball there, it's not going to be enough for a first down. That's the stop they needed. They can go basically 2 for 1 here. They deferred at the beginning of the half, so if they score here and score at the beginning of the second half, it's a 1-possession game again.
On first down, little run here to the 37 for about 3
Montgomery on the
yards.
carry. Brought down by number 5. Zaire Livingston.
We talked about how explosive Davenport's offense could be last year. The Warriors put up over 54 times, including that playoff loss against Veterans Memorial. In one of the regular season games, 72 points scored against Corpus Christi King.
You're talking about pure basketball numbers for both of these offenses. I mean, anytime you can put up 7 touchdowns or 70-plus points, that's very impressive.
Here's Montgomery, and track down, good tackle in space from Zaire
24
Livingston.
Montgomery on the carry. Brought down for no gain by 5. Zaire
Plays his
Livingston.
position
Third down.
just so well.
He really tracked down Montgomery really well. And again, when we were talking about the Wolves offensive line getting a great push, the Warriors really haven't been able to get a good push ever since that first drive. And now, again, 3rd and long.
3rd down and 7. Here's Repper. Lets it rip across the far side of the field, and a good job in space. First down for Gant. Or for J.D. Kelly, beg your pardon. When Kelly caught that pass, he didn't have the first down, but he made a couple of defenders miss.
Plays good for a
That
first
was a
down,
very
Warriors.
long throw from Repper going far side of the field, and a good move there by Kelly to get the first down.
Flag in on the back end of this play.
12 Jeffries on the reception. Tackled by 11. C.J. Tanner. Flag on the play.
And as they sort it out, stops the clock with 2:41 to go. And a 19-point Davenport lead, 26-7.
Trying to score here.
Against the Warriors.
Back there.
Blocking the back.
Going to set them back.
10-yard penalty on the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
Backs up the Warriors 10 yards, down to their own 40-yard line. They have one timeout left. Should note the Warriors will get the ball to start the second half. Reppers swings it out. That's going to pick up about 6 for Jeffries.
Pass completion number 12, Jeffries. Brought down by 16, Morrow. 17, Singletary. Second and long, Warriors.
And now second down and 12. Here's Repper, the right-hander, looking, slings it complete towards the sidelines, and I believe a first down is picked up there. That was Dan Garza the catch, and it was good for a first down.
Plays good for a Warrior first down.
Going far side of the field again, really showing off his arm.
Now Montgomery sifting through traffic. Montgomery takes it inside the 35. So back-to-back chunk plays here for Victoria West. Looking good at this 2-minute offense.
Very, very good. Anytime you can get 10+ yards on the first down, stops the clock for a change the move.
Here's Repper on the keeper, looking for the corner. And he takes a couple of Wolves defenders with him. Among those defenders, Livingston and Skoltetti.
Skoltetti is 5, Livingston.
Good for 8 yards.
Second and short.
Hurry up offense Warriors, quick pass. Caught and a stick right away. Jeffries the catch. But there was a flag, could have another illegal block in the back here against Victoria West.
Jeffries on the reception. Brought down by 8, Evans Williams. No gain, flag on the play.
Wolves DB cut in front of him into the inside. There's no way he's going to be able to get a block on him. So when he does put a body on him, it's going to be a block in the back and move him back another 10 yards.
Jeffries against the Warriors, block in the back. Yard penalty. Replay second down.
At halftime of this game last year, the Warriors had the lead. Almost certainly will be trailing going into the half tonight, but try to chip away at that 19-point lead. Clock is ticking inside of 50 seconds, and Repper mishandles a snap. Throws that one deep, and to the 10, it is caught. De La Garza, the catch, a contested one there for the Warriors, and it's goal to go inside the 10.
Plays good for Warriors
Just
first
a
down.
play after backing up 10 yards, makes a spectacular grab, coming back to the ball.
And now Montgomery charging his way inside the 5, going to bring up second down and goal, 30 seconds to go.
Montgomery on the carry, brought down by 7.
Timeout.
Repper, the keeper, finds a lane and finds the end zone. What a 2-minute drive that was there for Victoria West.
3-yard Warriors touchdown.
And the lead has been sliced down to 13.
I mean, that was a huge drive, leaving very little clock for this Wolves offense to work with. I mean, when you talk about a 4-minute drive and how to draw it up, that's what you want out of your offense there.
The sophomore kicker, Van Dusen, out for the point after.
On for the extra point. 28 defense, Van Dusen.
Has taken over kicking duties this year for Victoria West off a high snap. That kick is good. 26-14, 23 seconds to go. You think about this too, Sam.
Victoria West Warriors.
The Warriors get the ball to start the third quarter. If they hold Davenport to no points on this upcoming possession, there's the possibility of the Warriors making this a one-score game if they can score early in the third.
I mean, And that's exactly what you wanted. That's how big of a stop it was, because the Wolves were driving once again. And, I mean, talk about being inches away from possibly putting the game away. I mean, Hamlin misses his best target by just a little bit of a dive, and if that's a walk-in touchdown, it's a depleting defense. It depletes your defense. They get a stop on the next play, and then your offense continues to build that momentum with a 4-minute drive, and they're going to get the ball at the end of at the start of the next half and can do some serious damage of really climbing back into this game.
Should note one of the return men back deep for Davenport is Dryman. 4 returns of over 30 yards a year ago. One of those good for a 98-yard touchdown against Marble Falls in a district game.
Still, for an offense like the Wolves, they could score with less than 23 seconds.
Across the 20. And the return from Fallon
On the return.
will put the Wolves at the 27, 18 seconds to go with 2 timeouts.
First and 10 from their own 32-yard line.
He's done a good job of really not getting the ball in harm's way. He's made good decisions. You definitely want to push the ball down the field, but you do not want to force it here with 18 seconds left.
Strong first half so far for Hamlin. See what he can do with 18 seconds to go. This is a safer play. Fallon, a run, stumbles a bit to the 31. That's it.
Carry. Met by 25.
And Davenport doesn't look like they're to call for a timeout. And the final seconds tick off the clock. Well, high school football is back. 2 quarters in the books. A 4-touchdown half with the quarterback Tristan Hamlin has put Davenport on top, 26-14. Halftime coverage coming up. You're watching high school football on the Wolves Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magnus Society Award and the JD Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the exceptional service at Audi North Park.
It's hard to put it into words. When I tried, life felt absurd. You left the roots of my soul. I tell myself not to lose control. I'll take it slow, but it's hard to do when you're a lion like me on a line like you. You got the hands that I wanna hold. You like the room to the house of my soul.
Hi, I'm Steve Stanford, Chief Communications Officer for Comal ISD. I'm here at the construction site of one of our newest campuses, Bulverde Middle School. Thanks to the community support of Bond 2021, this campus will provide much needed relief for Piper Ranch Middle School. As you can see, there's a lot of work still to be done to get this campus ready to be open in August of 2024. And one of the most important things we have to do is set the attendance boundaries for this new campus. In Comal ISD, we believe that the community plays a vital role in helping us create boundary recommendations for our Board of Trustees. In May, we put out the call seeking community volunteers to serve on our Attendance Boundary Committee. More than 50 community members representing 11 elementary and secondary campuses along the South 281 corridor have been selected to serve on this important committee. As this committee meets over the coming months, they will receive data regarding the district's demographics, growth trends, and campus enrollment projections, along with information about various programs such as athletics, fine arts, special education, and transportation. Using this information, and with the help of our demographer, the committee will work together to develop a recommendation to be presented to and approved by the Comal ISD Board of Trustees later this year. We also want to give you the opportunity to have input on this process as well. Included in the email along with this video is a link to a survey where you can respond to a series of questions about the attendance boundary process, as well as an open-ended question to provide your comments. Results from the survey will be shared with the committee. Finally, as we go through the process of creating attendance boundaries for Bulverde Middle School, we are committed to being transparent in our work. To that end, we will have a page on our website, comalisd.org, where we will post presentations and updates about the committee's work. We're excited about the future of Bulverde Middle School and the positive impact it will have on the students and families in this part of the district. Again, I invite you to fill out the survey and follow the process throughout the fall as our community works together to create attendance boundaries that will serve this community for years to come.
Get a shake with your points and some fries on the side with your points.
You get more with every order.
Woo! Get a Whataburger or a patty melt or some breakfast with the points.
You get more with every order.
Get a biscuit or a brownie, but no matter what you pick, you get more.
Like your favorite Whataburger or whatever, cause it all gives you more with Whataburger rewards.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Ooh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
Slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Hello. In this video, we'll walk you through how to set up and mount your Arlo wire-free camera in just a few simple steps. Let's get started. To begin, open the Arlo app and make sure you're connected to your home network. From the Arlo app, select Add Device, Cameras, and then Arlo Essential. If you don't already have the free app, you can download it from the App Store and create an account. The Arlo app will help you complete setup and guide you through the installation process. Now, follow the prompts in the app to connect to a 2.4 GHz network and enter your Wi-Fi credentials. If you don't have a 2.4 GHz network, you will need to create one or contact your network administrator to enable it. Next, press and hold the round white sync button on the bottom of the Arlo camera for 1 to 2 seconds. The LED light on the front of the camera will start to flash blue. Hold your camera approximately 4 to 6 inches away from the QR code displayed in the app. You will hear a chime from the camera once the QR code has been successfully scanned. The camera will automatically be found on the Arlo app. Give your camera a unique name to help identify it later. If your camera is not found, repeat the sync steps again until the blue light is flashing. Once your camera is set up, it will automatically look for updates. This can take a few minutes. If you have multiple cameras, you will repeat the setup steps for each unit. Find a location to mount your camera outside your home or business with a clear vantage point. You'll also want to ensure that the location you select has a strong Wi-Fi signal for the best experience. Check the signal strength here. A strong signal is indicated with the color bar reaching green on the far right. After you've found the ideal location, you'll want to install the mount. Next, attach your camera to the mount. Tighten the back of the mount to ensure a tight fit. You can adjust the angle by turning the thumb screw counterclockwise. Once you've positioned your camera to the desired angle, turn the thumb screw clockwise to lock the position in place.
As we welcome families back to school, I want to take a minute to show you a new safety feature which is being added to every campus. The new addition is a video intercom system located on an exterior wall near the entrance of each campus. The system will be marked with a sign like this one. In order to enter the school, every visitor will step up to this intercom, push the button, and tell the front staff his or her name and the reason for their visit. The front staff will be able to see the visitor through the video located near the button and grant entrance into the front door. Once inside, visitors will be required to show a picture ID and sign in. Please note that this will be the new procedure every time you visit a Comal ISD campus, whether it is to drop off lunch or to pick up your student for a doctor's appointment. As the school year begins, please be patient with each other and the staff as this new procedure becomes routine and a part of our district's overall safety procedures.
Hey buddy, got your glove?
Yep, I got it right here. You're coming, right?
Of course. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Don't forget the you-know-whats.
Whether you're gearing up for a big project or a big game, GVTC has everything you need to stay connected.
What do you think?
They are gonna love these.
From smart security and high-speed internet to TV and phone, GVTC provides cutting-edge technology for your home and business.
Thank you.
You made it. Hey, what is it? Whoa, jersey!
With deep roots in the community, we're committed to building a stronger, better, connected future for the areas we serve. Our GVTC Foundation's charitable support and industry-leading products help you stay connected to what matters most. GVTC, connecting you.
We're standing in the cafeteria of elementary school number 20, which will be called Comal Creek Elementary School. As you can see, it's still under construction. This school will open this fall. It was designed for 850 students, and we will be ready for it. All of the classrooms focus and circle around the library. Bookcases or the casework will go around the perimeter, and then all of the interior furniture and casework will be movable. The construction and planning department this summer is currently working on 25 construction projects throughout the district. We have 4 new main buildings being constructed. In addition, we have multiple roofing projects, HVAC projects, parking lot driveway projects, as well as we're still working on the renovation to all 18 elementary school playgrounds throughout the district. Everything that we've walked through, everything that you're going to see, any capital improvement is all because the voters approved the bond elections.
Hi, Super Cat. All right, there you go. Have a good day. My grandmother actually inspired me to become a teacher. She was a custodian in school, and she always looked at the teachers and wanted to become one of them.
My top goal is to be a NICU nurse, but I'm also really interested in mental health. I want to help people.
I was fortunate enough to earn my pilot's license in high school and have loved flying. That's what I want to do in the future. I love aviation.
Right now I'm in college for business. I want to work in fair trade coffee farming. I lived in Papua New Guinea with farmers, and I just really would love to see families be supported by buyers.
I'm John with Chick-fil-A. I want to congratulate you. You just won the $25,000 True Inspiration Scholarship.
I feel absolutely overwhelmed at the moment. I had no idea any of this was happening. I am so extremely grateful that I've been given this opportunity.
I was really worried about having to pay for school. Now with the scholarship, I won't have to worry as much and I can focus on my education.
Gracias a Dios que no puedo hablar.
Tienes que decirlo porque estoy orgulloso de mí.
Porque tienes ganas de salir adelante.
And you're going out and going to change this world, so never forget that.
The level of character and hard work and dedication you bring to this job is going to serve you well the rest of your life. Just bring it. There's no way you won't be successful.
I was working with Ed at another brand, and we were there for 4 or 5 years, and he left and came to Whataburger and asked me to join him.
She was a very great cashier up front, very personable with the customers. They just loved her and they kept coming back.
Well, I retired from a school district in 2016, and I needed a little extra income after I retired. And I was having a conversation with my daughter one day, telling her I just really need a part-time job. And she said, "Mom, come and work at Whataburger." And I thought, could I do that? Could I really do that? And I did, and it is the best stress-free job I have ever had.
I first started with Whataburger around July of 2019. I got involved because of my mom, and once I turned 18, I moved up to a team leader, and then about 3-4 months after, I was moved up to manager.
I can't believe she's 19 and she's a manager. When she was young, she was very shy, but as soon as she started working at Whataburger, I saw her blossom. I am over proud, so proud.
We're so proud of you.
I don't know.
The Haynes Ranch has been in existence and functioning since the early 1950s. We're trying our best to keep it going.
It's a routine. It's every day. There's always something going on, something to be fixed. Fences, a bull gets out.
You could be working cattle and they just start acting up and aren't having it for the day. So you kind of have to be prepared for anything to happen.
It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work as well.
It's gotten to the point where it kind of just really flows. We're comfortable with each other and we all trust each other, so where you can kind of count on those friendships outside of work even.
Our Whataburger family, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I mean, if I have to ask off to help with cattle, they're willing to do that because they know now that twice a year I have to be with my family. It's just an awesome place to work.
People that want to work for Whataburger just need to have an open mind. You're going to have a lot of new experiences, doing things you have never done. For example, a few of the employees never even had to mop before. Just something that you teach them and then they'll teach somebody else how to mop when they come in. We have really clean floors.
My first day, I felt connected. Ed just treated me so nice and didn't treat me like a stranger. He treated me like I was his daughter.
I mean, it's a family, bottom line. And you feel that when you come to work for Whataburger. When I came in today, it's all hugs. Got me a little misty. Even now.
I love my experience here at Whataburger. I love when I walk in and I see everybody's faces, especially my mom's, that everybody's happy. Knowing that when I come to work, it's really not work. I'm here with my family.
I'm Chris Cooley from the GVTC Foundation, Vice President of our foundation and also Chairperson of our Scholarship Committee. We're here to congratulate you as the 2023 GVTC Foundation Vocational Technical $7,500.
ran a pretty good route there for running backs first down for Victoria West.
They go jumbo the first two plays and then spread it out wide, and then this is a catastrophe.
It is, as Reppers in a bad way dropped all the way back at the 6-yard line. Could lose 16 yards. You see the Warriors getting the hurry up, but that play seemed doomed from the start.
Yeah, really just a bad snap there from number 51, the center, Hayden Malakok. But, I mean, you lose almost 17 yards, and so now you're really behind the chains here.
Second down and a mile. Repper swings it out to Montgomery. Looking for real estate and is dropped to the 10. Only gains a couple there. Third down and roughly about 22 yards to go.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because you just had the momentum of picking up a big third down play, and then right after that you have a really bad snap, lose almost all the yardage you just made up and more. And so now you're really setting yourself behind the chains because you're really not trying to – you want to get this third down, but you're just trying to make it manageable for a punt.
Repper slings that one off the hands of the corner, Jalen Morrow. Nearly the second pick of the night thrown by Repper. The first thrown to Cole Bourne that led to a touchdown the following play. And after that initial good start to the drive to include the first down throw to Montgomery, that sack really put the Warriors behind the chains.
And you can tell it really put them behind the chains trying to go for the first down, and it was really a breadbasket type of interception. Just Morrow could not come down with it, but they're looking to have some really good field position as the Warriors are punting into the wind.
Griman back to return. On a bounce, fields it at the 42. Griman stops to his right, cutting it back to his left. Griman fighting inside the 35. And finally stacked up at the 30-yard line. Good return, and now a short field for this electric Davenport offense.
Yeah. Again, you talked about the half that Tristan Hamlin had. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. It's big when you can keep a 0 in that interceptions column and win the turnover battle.
3 minutes gone by in the third. Warriors had a chance on that possession to make it a one-possession game. And now the Wolves looking to extend their lead. Here's Hamlin, steps up against the pressure. And will get some positive yards there. Was taken down by Trevor Robinson, one of the top returning defenders on this Warrior defense. Second down and long.
And this is a Wolves team that can sense blood right now. You score right here with a touchdown, you really make it difficult for the Warriors to come back in this one. You can almost see it. You can possibly see the deflating part on this defense. They've got to hold a stand if you're Victoria West.
Second down and 9, and here's Fallon. He's had a big night tonight. That continues as he bolts into the end zone. A 29-yard gallop for Barrett Fallon, his second touchdown of the game.
1 receiving and 1 rushing for Mr. Fallon, the sophomore, making a big statement after losing the top running back on this Wolves team. He's really cemented him being RB1.
So now 2 touchdowns for the sophomore. And the left-footed point after is good from Miles Mendez. Short drive, 2 plays, 30 yards on the drive there for the Wolves, on top 33-14. Our high school football coverage continues in a moment on the Wolves Network.
I said I see it, and I like it, and I want it, yes I do. I need it,
husband is not easy to surprise. We've been married for 11 years.
Kirsten Hamlin, couple of scores for sophomore tailback Barrett Fallon. Moments ago, a 29-yard dash into the end zone. An explosive offense a year ago, and so far, 2+ quarters into this year, not much has changed.
And what type of goals does head coach and new offensive coordinator for this Wolf team have? They want to average close to 50 points, something they see here in the Central Texas area.
Barfield on the return, stopped short on the 20-yard line with 8:10 to go, and Davenport on top 33-14. We talked about it. Where we are right now at the stadium didn't exist 4 years ago. The program was born in 2020, played their first full 10-game schedule the following year. Last year, their first varsity football season, and they won their first 6 games. I mean, this program was more than ready to start playing at this level.
And you just don't see it very often. I mean, most of the time you see a new program, it takes 5, 6, 7 years to get to this point that they're already at. 1 year into UIL sanctioned type of football. It's really incredible to see what type of progress in 4 short years. This is the first senior class to go fully through Davenport, and they're trying to make it a really special year.
The hot start last year for Davenport. Victoria West started last year 0-3, but bounced back to make the playoffs. And this is Montgomery with the run, and a good one up the sideline. And pushed out after picking up a first down across the 30-yard line.
And if they're going to get back into this game, it's got to be on the feet of Kamari Montgomery. He's got to get fed the ball and find himself open space.
First down at 10, and this is an incomplete pass from Repper. Over the middle through that one into traffic. Jalen Morrow again in position defensively. With 7:36 to go in the third, that's going to bring up second down.
The junior has been a ball hawk all night. He just has not finished the play, coming down with the interception, the second straight in this quarter that he has been right there for. Great position, just got to finish the catch.
Feel like it's really important for the Warriors not only to score in this drive, but more importantly, just keep that Davenport offense off the field. And this is a good run from Repper. Going to bring up third down. Maybe one of the best defenses, if you're the Warriors tonight, is your offense to, again, keep Davenport off the field.
Exactly. And, I mean, you pick up a first down here. It's going to be close with the flag on the field. You got to find some time to let your defense rest. I mean, and find adjustments against this offense that continues to piece you for touchdowns every other drive almost.
And this penalty will negate the first down pickup. We'll make it third down and long.
That's just been a microcosm of the night. Every time the Warriors have done something really well, they take one little faulty step. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back for them. Get a first down and then have it negated by that penalty.
Here's Repper back to throw, heaving that one deep, rainbows it incomplete. Good man-to-man coverage down the field there for Davenport. De La Garza, the intended receiver. Trenton Evans-Williams on coverage. Fourth down, and out will come the Warriors punting unit. So, boy, again, a drive starts with promise with the first down, the run from Montgomery, but right after that, 3 and out.
And it was a great job there by Evans-Williams not to fall for the eye candy. Trying to go with the double pump there was Repper, and he stayed right on his man, saw the eyes in the backfield, still keeping an eye on that wide receiver, and stayed with De La Garza all the way through to force an incompletion.
Repper gets the punt away. Here's Griman from the 33. Had a good return his last time out. Flag is in here, and Griman is marked down behind the 30. Good special teams play there for Victoria West, but more yellow to sort out here. Flag, the special teams play, stops the clock with 6:47 to go in the third. Illegal block in the back.
On the return, penalty
called against Davenport.
Illegal block in the back.
And so this drive will start behind the 25-yard line.
Haven't seen many penalties for Davenport. Good thing if you're the coaching staff for this Wolves team.
From their own 21-yard line.
But a little bit longer of a field. They've had really good field position all night. But even when they've had their starting position further back in their own territory, they've still been able to move the ball efficiently and score on all but just 2 possessions.
On 1st and 10 for the 20, here's a run up the middle for the busy Barrett Fallon. And again, stays ahead of the chains, picks up 7 yards there to bring up 2nd down and 3.
You don't see this often from a sophomore, continuing to finish his runs, really running downhill. He's got a really bright future here for this Wolves squad.
Another run for Fallon, charges forward. That'll move the sticks. Spoke about this earlier, big, massive shoes to fill from a year ago. Shaston Golden, the feature back in this explosive offense a year ago, over 2,000 yards rushing. Fallon well over 100 total yards in the game.
And that's something Fallon can strive to. I mean, this is a very balanced offense, over 5,000 yards last year, pretty evenly passing and rushing.
There's a good strike right to Dante Singletary. A player's name we really haven't brought up a lot tonight, but made some big plays last year. 4 catches of over 45 yards. That one good for a 1st down. From midfield, and that one of the better tackles in space tonight from the Warriors defense. Tommy Perez, a senior on the tackle. 2nd and 9.
Really good there by Perez, coming downhill from that safety position. Anytime they're starting to come down and clamp harder on that run, that's going to leave wide receivers open on an RPO option coming up for Hamlin.
Long handoff. Fallon tripped up short of the 45-yard line. 3rd down here for Davenport. And we've seen this team convert on several 3rd down situations all night long. This is about 3rd and medium for the offense. The big target, Payne, lined up wide to the right of the quarterback, Hamlin. Well protected, steps up, flags are in. Hamlin's got the 1st down, but this might come back.
Hamlin on the carry.
I think it's going to be a 1st down either way. Looked like Greenman just got lit up coming across the middle.
Flag on the play.
Was past that 2-yard buffer. Looked like number 11, Blaine Carver, just caught him square, decleated him. We'll see what the end result and the call on the field is.
There you go, personal foul. And that'll be tacked on to the end of the run. And just like that, Davenport now nearing the red zone.
Against the Warriors for the illegal blindside block. 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, they called it for an illegal blindside block. That's not going to be it's not a block since it's on the defense. It was an illegal blindside hit because defenseless receiver there, Greenman coming across the middle, ends up being a free 15 and a free 1st down.
And now a shot towards the end zone, man wide open. Guess who? Kyler Payne. Another touchdown from Hamlin, 5th tonight. 2nd time for Kyler Payne. And the Wolves offense staying locked in.
I mean, an option route. He had either Greenman in the back corner or Payne across the middle. He chooses Payne across the middle. And, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 passing touchdowns. Still no interception, and it's no turnovers for this Wolves team.
Whistles blow before the kick attempts.
Flag on the play.
One thing that I'm sure J.D. Zimmerhamel can look back on in this game in terms of what Davenport can get better at, point after execution has lacked at times.
And they missed one last year against Victoria West and then tried to go for it again. I mean, that is a lot of games come down to special teams, whether it's in the punting game, kick return game, especially games late in the season are going to come down to field goals.
Point after is good. So the touchdown to Kyler Payne. He's been a pain in the side of the Warriors tonight. 4:20 to go in the third. Davenport's lead has grown 40-14 over the Warriors on the Wolves Network.
Too many to count.
40-14, Davenport on top. And the touchdowns have been coming so quickly for the Wolves, kind of lost track of how many each player has had. So Barrett Fallon has 2 for Davenport. The quarterback Hamlet has thrown 5. And the receiver Kyler Payne has caught not 2 but 3 touchdowns.
Just crazy numbers. I mean, starting to look like video game numbers for this Wolves offense.
With a touchdown to Emmett Grineman as well in between. And this offense is very much in regular season form right now, on top 40-14 with 4:20 to go in the third quarter.
And it's still not full panic mode if you're Victoria West, but you've got to have a little bit of a sense of urgency. Might see a little bit more up-tempo. Still don't have to negate the running game entirely. Just have to play with a little bit more urgency and know each snap has got to be moved with purpose.
First down for Repper. Pass towards the sidelines, caught short of the 35-yard line. Catch made by J.D. Kelly. Next week, Davenport is on the road at Kerrville-Tybee. Other non-district games looming against Piper at home, on the road at Lockhart. Then the bye week, week 5, as this run for Montgomery is short of the first down. Non-district play ends against Devine in week 6. Afterwards, the Wolves begin District 13 4A play. Third and short, Repper on the keeper, and is going to lose a yard. Another tackle for loss, and again, Livingston on the stop there. 11 tackles behind the line a year ago for Davenport. It's going to bring up fourth down for the Warriors.
And he shot the gap perfectly at the right time. Able to stick him short. It's going to be a great stop if they can hold him here on 4th and 2.
Fourth down, Repper, a little RPO play, and he's going to be denied at the 30-yard line. C.J. Tanner with the tackle in space for Davenport. Third leading tackler on this team last year, and another turnover on downs for Victoria West.
That Sam linebacker, C.J. Tanner, a senior, with another big stop. This Wolves defense has come out on all cylinders here in the second half.
Defense last year forced 18 turnovers, an average of 5 tackles for loss a game. We saw back-to-back TFLs there, forcing the turnover on downs. Offense back to work. It's been a good third quarter so far for Davenport. And Fallon with a short pickup to about the 28-yard line.
And what's been impressive about Fallon, too, is he's been very patient on his runs, too. It's not something you see from a younger running back. Usually they want to just hit the hole as soon as they can. He's letting those blocks really develop.
Hamlin throws on the run, delivers a bullet right to Singletary. And we've seen Hamlin be able to make throws from the pocket and on the run. Very effective all night.
Yeah, rolling out to his throwing side and made it look just flawless.
On the quarterback RPO play, Singletary joins end zone party. Another Wolves touchdown. 6 touchdown pass tonight, but there is a flag back at the 9-yard line.
Are they going to get it for a legal man downfield?
And they are. So the touchdown called back.
That's the hardest part about being an offensive lineman, thinking in those RPO moments. He stuck it in the belly of Fallon so long that the offensive line sees Fallon past him, and they keep going down the field, and all of a sudden they see Singletary with the ball in the end zone from Hamlin. They're going, uh-oh, we weren't supposed to go that far.
These linemen will get it over time. Only the first game of the year. Here's motion from Adam Elza. At a draw play here, Fallon a big seam up the middle. And takes it inside the 10.
Nice little misdirection delay run there with Fallon, picking up just about half the yardage they needed.
Inside of 2 minutes to go in the third. It was a 26-14 lead at halftime. 14 unanswered scored by Davenport in the quarter. Here's Hamlin on second down. Flags fly. False start coming up against Davenport.
False start against the Wolves. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Singletary saw man-to-man coverage, was trying to go for that outside fade, and just got a little too antsy at the line. Seeing press coverage from Jarrett Swanson, wanted to beat him off the line and just moved a little too quick.
Again, big night for Hamlin, the quarterback. 5 touchdown passes, and you heard Sam talk about it. Maybe the bigger number is 0, no picks thrown. Threw just 1 over his final 5 starts last year. Draw play, Fallon up the middle. Takes a shot right around the 6-yard line from Barfield. Let's set up third down.
They're going to go quick, try to catch the Warriors off guard with a little hurry up. A little discombobulation on the defensive side right now.
Third down, off the play fake, pass to a wide open Griman, in for his second touchdown. And that is Hamlin's 6th officially of the night.
And that's number 2 for Griman. And it's just crazy to think that they left him that wide open, but so much attention has gone to Fallon really establishing the run or the Wolves, and then just slightly sneaking out one of your most explosive playmakers in the flat for an easy touchdown.
So a touchdown on this possession was taken off the board, but the Wolves find a way to score anyway. Their third trip to pay dirt in the quarter. Under a minute to go in the third, 47-14, Davenport on top on the Wolves Network. We're back in a moment.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magna Society Award and the J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the
For Davenport on top 47-14. Brent Freeman, Sam Kamen with you on this Friday night, all Davenport on opening night 2023. And on the return, Barfield breaking a couple of tackles across the 20-yard line. Still on his feet across the 30 and brought down at the 32.
He continues to break tackles on these kick returns. It's really been impressive what he's been able to do because he's had the opportunity for the Warriors to get out in good field position. Let's see if they can finally capitalize on it. And it's going to be a long way home, but still, there's a lot of positives you can take into week 2, even if you do end up losing this one.
On first down, Repper to throw, dumps it off to Montgomery. And not a whole lot working there for Victoria West. A couple of turnovers forced by this Davenport defense tonight. Interceptions from Cole Bourne and Jalen Morrow. Over the final 4 games of last year, this defense forced 10 turnovers. And the clock runs to 0 before the next snap, and so with that, the third quarter comes to a close. Davenport 12 minutes away from starting the year 1-0. Fourth quarter coming up after this on the Wolves Network.
Third quarter, your score, Davenport 47. Victoria West 14.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magna Society Award and the J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the exceptional service at Audi North Park.
Top by 33 as we start the fourth quarter. Again, a very special year for this team. A year ago, 10 wins, 2 rounds deep of the playoffs, and a second-place finish in a good 13-4 district on top of the opener. As we start the fourth quarter, Montgomery got wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Tackle from Marcus Arvidsson.
24.
For Davenport, brings up third down.
Montgomery's going to come off the field a little gimpy again. It's been that workhorse for him. Looks like quarterback Camden Repper is going to have to do it with his arm.
Another third and long for this offense. Here's Repper, delivers a strike. And turning upfield for the first down is Jarrett Swanson. Been a favorite target of Repper's tonight. Had that long touchdown for the first score of the game for the Warriors. Good for 16 yards and a first down.
And a good run after the catch as well as another block was Jeffries able to open him up for that first down.
First carry tonight here for Victoria West's Josh Hernandez.
40 Hernandez on the carry.
Another big back for this Victoria West team. Something you definitely like to see when you want to play downhill.
And with Montgomery currently on the sidelines, just saw Hernandez check off. Alonzo Hernandez just came in. Repper slings it complete. De La Garza. Good route, good catch. And takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A nice little skinny post there from De La Garza, and Repper's able to put it right on his face mask. Good hands catch there, and a big first down.
You know, Victoria West hasn't been as consistent or as explosive as Davenport has been offensively, as there is a timeout for an injured player for the Warriors. But Victoria West's offense has shown some flashes tonight.
It certainly has. It's just not as consistent as this Davenport offense, and that some of that has to probably do with it being only the first game and still gelling as a team. But you lose 3 of your top 4 receivers. You're looking for production, and a game like this, you've got to be able to be multi-dimensional. You just can't be fully reliant on the run, and when you get down early, you become a little bit more predictable having to throw the ball. And even though Reppers looked very good in the pocket, this Wolves defense has been able to sag into a zone and really make him either put into really tight windows or hit the check down, and they're doing a good job swarming to the ball.
That was De La Garza who just had that catch. Good news, able to get up under his own power, now walking slowly back to the sidelines. Some good news, though, for Victoria West. Do see Kamari Montgomery back in the backfield. Has left the game a couple of times here tonight. And now the Warriors going to work inside the red zone. A lot of wood to chop, down by 33 here in the fourth quarter. Long handoff, Montgomery up the middle, blast ahead for the touchdown.
24 Montgomery on the carry.
15 scores a year ago for Montgomery. Takes that into the end zone. And the first touchdown of the second half for Victoria West.
Yeah, and it was a good job blocking it up because the Wolves send a blitz, and they're able to run right through it, open a hole for Montgomery, and 6 on the board. Still a long way to go, but a good sign for this Victoria West offense trying to possibly even build into next week.
Van Dusen on for the point after. His kicks have looked good tonight. That one right down the middle. 10:15 to go in the fourth, 47-21. Wolves on top. Back after this on the Wolves Network.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magna Society Award and the J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams.
To go for the Warriors, capped off by a good-looking touchdown run from Kamari Montgomery.
Yeah, very good drive. It ends that 21 unanswered points that the Wolves had, and it's 2 scoring runs that have really been the difference in this game for Davenport. 19 unanswered in between at the start of that second quarter, and then 21 unanswered in that third quarter.
Short kick, angled towards the sideline, and that'll put the Wolves right around midfield. Big story for the offense tonight. Tristan Hamlin, 6 touchdown passes for the quarterback, and this offense has only been stopped twice all night.
And it really goes to show the work that Hamlin continues to put in the offseason and every day in practice. A senior trying to go out with a bang, and this is a guy that's been in the system for a while. He was the starter last year and put up really good numbers to a 10-2 record, looking to try to do the same with a lot of the same supporting cast around him.
Hamlin well over 200 yards this evening. Hit that watermark 8 times a year ago. as a junior. Good numbers across the board as Victoria West calls for time. Hamlin last year completed 65% of his passes for more than 2,700 yards, 31 touchdowns, 7 picks, and again, only 1 INT over his final 5 starts.
And it's a really good lefty-looking throw because, I mean, it's a really tight spiral. He's really been composed, whether it's been in the pocket, rolling out to his right. He's taken a couple runs himself. He's really been in control of this offense, and anything that the Victoria West defense has really thrown at him, he's had an answer for.
And as you talked about earlier as well, Sam, offensively, Hamlin very good, his receivers excellent, but a balanced offense, not just the passing game. As a unit, the Wolves averaged better than 200 yards rushing last year. They want similar numbers again this season.
I mean, you look at the overall over 2,800 passing yards and then 2,500 rushing yards. I mean, you can't ask for better balance than that, and so you have to really play both RPOs, the run and pass.
Here's a good run. Falcone up the middle, off to his left, inside the 20, inside the 10, and diving for the end zone. Didn't quite make it down to the 2-yard line, but there is a flag back at the 40-yard line, and the body language says this one's coming back.
Falcone starting to look a little bit like Deuce Vaughn, a little bit smaller of a stature, bouncing off of wimpy tacklers, gets all the way inside the 5, but unfortunately a little bit of a jersey tug by that offensive line is going to negate the big gain.
It took you this long to work in the Deuce Vaughn reference tonight? What a preseason debut he had with the Cowboys against Jacksonville.
I mean, talk about a great story of his dad getting to call him on draft night, and then Deuce Vaughn's been able to take advantage of the opportunity. I mean, him and Tony Pollard as a 1-2 punch is going to be pretty special for this Cowboy team. Talk about 1-2 punch on this team. We haven't really even seen Falcone that much, but because of Fallon's been so spectacular.
That took off the board a 40-plus yard run, and now a delay of game called against Hamlin and the offense. There for a while, Davenport playing a pretty clean game in terms of penalties. Some of those have kind of piled up in the second half. Coachable moments with this team moving forward.
Exactly. I mean, there's lots of positives to take, but obviously you see 21 points on the board. The defense is not going to like that, and obviously penalties is definitely not going to be happy for a coaching staff.
Falcone, another good run up to the 45 before taking a shot from Zorian Barfield. As we tick to 9 minutes to go. And Davenport holding on to a 26-point lead. Falcone again. Boy, he's got a good burst. To the 35-yard line, hit that first level of the defense, took it about 7 more yards. Good first series for him.
Yeah, and you talk about burst. He's very shifty there in the hole, able to not even really a jump cut, but very powerful when sticking his foot in the ground and trying to change direction. Really tough for these Victoria West defenders to drag him down.
Wolves on the way to a 1-0 start with Kerrville-Tivy awaiting next week on the road in the Hill Country. On first down, this is another run for Falcone. A lot of work on the series here for Davenport. Good for 5 yards. Will bring up second down and 5 to go.
And you got to be thinking a lot of these Davenport Wolves have circled that Kerrville-Tivy game as a very special one to go to the house that Johnny built and try to take on the Antlers.
Of course, that being Johnny Manziel. Played his high school football at Kerrville-Tivy before starring at Texas A&M. Falcone again off this left side. Good bounce to the outside. Good for a first down. Just saw the Manziel documentary released on Netflix recently, Untold, in his story.
Lots of good stories, obviously. Swamp Kings, too. Really getting you ready for football season.
College football specifically, yes.
Week 0 starting tomorrow with Notre Dame and Navy. It's going to be, high school football starting today, college football starting tomorrow, a couple more weeks for the NFL. We're finally back in the right season.
Just need the temperatures to drop some.
Exactly.
Again, over 100 at kickoff tonight. On first down here, action to this side of the field. DeAnthony Moore on that receiver sweep will lose some yards. Getting close to the halfway point of this fourth quarter. And Davenport on its way to a win over Victoria West to open his season again for the second consecutive year.
And they've controlled the game through and through. Even last year, even though it was really a back-and-forth game, Victoria West had a couple leads. Davenport really had most of the control in that game. It was Victoria West continuing to respond at home, and then tonight, just a couple stops, and this offense turns you and continue to pile on, and you've got 2 scoring stretches of 19 points and 21 points that you really needed to answer if you're Victoria West as that offense.
Timeout taken by the Wolves with 6:23 to go and on top 47-21. The next home game for Davenport 2 weeks from tonight, hosting another school relatively new to varsity football, Piper. The Warriors also out of the Comal ISD district. A total of 3 non-district home games on the schedule for Davenport. 5 total home games on the schedule, and a big one on the calendar is in Week 8 when Davenport hosts Canyon Lake. A year ago, the Hawks won that game at Canyon Lake. It was a game that ultimately decided the district title. Canyon Lake went unbeaten 5-0, and the only loss the Wolves suffered was that one to the Hawks. So that will be a very important game in October in a few weeks.
A very big revenge game for Davenport. And obviously, when you get to have it at home, you got to protect your home turf and your home field, and they've done it here. Just need to finish it off in the next 6:23.
The Wolves have never lost in the stadium since playing varsity football. Unbeaten at home a year ago. Here's Falcone. Good move. That jump cut inside the 10. First down out of the timeout. Goal to go here for Davenport.
Again, that shiftiness of Falcone continues to create problems, but this offensive line continue to create big holes for him.
Falcone can be so hard to find. Very shifty as well. And drops at about the 5-yard line with another penalty marker in. Already a couple of flags on this series for Davenport. Could have a third here.
These are the things that the coaching staff and is going to point to in film session on Saturday or Sunday, whenever they go through film session with the guys of like, hey, a little bit too many holding calls. They're going to be probably working a lot on their technique of where you can hold before letting go to not draw that flag each and every time.
Nothing but runs so far in the series for Davenport. Another one here for Falcone, that long handoff. And that play stopped at the 12-yard line.
And this is the time of the game that you really do want to see the big push from your offensive line, continuing to wear down on the opposing team's front 7. Obviously, the score and deficit for Victoria West is where it's at, but these are the times you really want to punish your team, the opposing team.
On the rollout, Hamlin looking to throw, and throws that to the corner of the end zone. 7th one tonight. Another touchdown strike for Davenport. And now the Wolves up over 50 in the game.
Just crazy numbers tonight for Hamlin. Seems like he can do no wrong.
Another bobble snap with a PAT try. And the run attempts for Bench stop at the 5-yard line. 5:09 to go. 7 touchdowns for the quarterback, Tristan Hamlin, has the Wolves on top. 53-21 on the Wolves Network.
Deep for the Warriors, number 4, Barfield, number 7, Garza. On the kick for the Wolves, 27, Mendez.
Coming up on 5 minutes to go, and this one, all Davenport, 7 touchdown pass of the game for Tristan Hamlin moments ago. Hooking up with Julian Phelan. So Griman, 2 touchdowns, Singletary, 1, Payne, 3, Fallon, 2, and now Phelan, 1.
You get a touchdown, you get a touchdown type of feeling.
Spreading the wealth for this Davenport offense as we saw a year ago. Ensuing kick return, Barfield blows by the kicker. Going down the sidelines, there is a flag back at the 40, and Barfield takes it all the way inside the 5, out of bounds at the 4-yard line. The flag, I think, might be for offsides against Davenport.
Flag on the play.
Barfield, a great return. We'll see if it stands. Or no, the penalty is against Victoria West. The flag was thrown to the 40-yard line. We'll see where they mark the ball.
I think he might have just pointed the wrong way.
I think you're right, because that was illegal formation. The only team that could be against is the kicking team.
And he moved it from the 4 to the 2.
Right. You don't get positive yardage for a flag that you committed. Look, it's opening day for everybody.
Exactly.
Right? So, Barfield's big return does stand.
He's in the backfield. Might as well let him punch it in, right?
You would think. A pistol look here for Repper. Golden chance for more points here for the Warriors after a great special teams return. It's Montgomery, and Montgomery's going to plow ahead, and he's in for another touchdown.
24, Kamari Montgomery on the carry. Plays good for a Warriors.
His second tonight. This would have been a good night to have some of these players on your fantasy team.
Oh, exactly. I mean, choose whoever you want. You're going to get 20-plus points from just about every receiver, every quarterback, and every running back you've seen in this game.
And now the Warriors going for 2, but there's movement up front. False start against Victoria West. Both teams played in high-scoring games with regularity a year ago. And here we are on opening night, and we have seen 80 points put up on the board.
And this is a team at Victoria West that's not going to just roll over even with less than 5 minutes left.
Point after, despite being pushed back, is good. So after a big special teams play, the Warriors capitalize. 53-28, 25-point game. 4:46 to go on the Wolves Network.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magna Society Award and the J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the exceptional service at Audi North Park.
On opening night, and the Wolves on top, 53-28. Under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Coming off the touchdown run from Kamari Montgomery. Ensuing kickoff into the end zone for a touchback.
Touchback. Wolves ball 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
We have seen Hamlin take every snap at quarterback tonight for Davenport. The listed backup, Daniel Sokup, is on the sidelines, but his pads aren't on. So he's not available tonight as he's hurt. Otherwise, in a situation like this, you might see the backup come in. And we do have a new quarterback out there, and it's a new quarterback, but not a new player. Barrett Fallon out of quarterback now for Davenport.
Kind of special to see your starting running back start to take snaps and be able to throw the ball as well. Probably won't see him throw the ball. It's just going to be probably a read option game the rest of the way with Fallon and Falcone.
Keep in mind, too, 4A rosters aren't all that deep. Not going to roster a bunch of quarterbacks on it. And here's Falcone. For a couple of yards up to the 30-yard line. That'll keep the clock moving inside of 4 minutes to go in a 25-point game.
You talk about seeing not a lot of guys playing multiple positions or both ways, but these are two teams that a little bit of, you see that a little bit more, especially as you go down into the 3 and 2As. You've got to have your players play both ways. You just don't have the roster size, but from a talent standpoint, a lot of these guys can play both offense and defense.
On third down, this is a keeper and a first down pickup for Fallon. Has run the ball well all night long and does so here in the zone replay. First down here for the Wolves. You don't get the sense that Victoria West is going to call for a timeout and try to get the ball back, as the wind is picking up here in Davenport. And so if you're the Wolves here, if you get maybe 2 more first downs, you could probably run out the rest of the clock.
Yeah, even maybe one, since Victoria West only has one timeout left. And as you said, with the game at where it's at, Victoria West probably won't use that timeout.
And this is a big tackle for loss. Damari Green able to get right into the backfield, drop Falcone for a loss of 3.
Still great effort by Victoria West, and a lot of these guys that did not start, it's their one chance to prove to the coach, hey, put me in for more snaps. I'm deserving. I'm willing. There's until the clock strikes 0, there's still a lot to be proven here in the early stages of the season.
Everything is on film. Start of the game, end of the game, no matter the situation. And you hear the phrase, the eye in the sky doesn't lie. Film. Going to tell the story about how hard these players are playing. And again, Green, a good play moments ago, as this flag will back the Wolves up behind the 40-yard line with 2 minutes and change left.
And just looking on the sideline, seeing head coach J.D. Zimmer-Hansel still upset, still coaching, a little bit animated there with that false start penalty, something he's going to want to address and clean up going into next week versus Kerrville-Tivy.
There's foul call to check that. Fallon on the keeper. Fallon to the outside. Look at Fallon go. A foot race inside the 10. He'll win the race all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. What a run by Barrett Fallon.
What a run and what a night for Barrett Fallon. Getting his first start as a sophomore in the backfield. Able to take some snaps under center as well. And it looked like he was going to throw. Decides to pull it down. It was a smart play because everywhere he was looking was covered, and with that running back speed, he just took it off towards the sideline and kissed the other team goodbye. Warriors had no shot there.
The second Davenport player with a 3-touchdown night, along with Kyler Payne. Meanwhile, the quarterback Hamlin responsible for 7 touchdowns of his own, and that is a 60-piece tonight for Davenport on opening night. Boy, they've really set the bar for scoring, and we're only in week 1.
I mean, how you can really only go up from here is what they usually say, but you've really set the bar high. And I mean, at the same time, this is what the Wolves team expects. This is a offenses that brings back a lot of production, a lot of seniors, a lot of chemistry, and it's really been on full display here in game 1.
If my math is correct, I think that Davenport has had the ball 10 times, 10 possessions. They've scored 8 touchdowns, and they've only failed to score twice.
And that's not counting the possession that ended the half, where they had it with 23 seconds and just let the clock run out.
Yeah.
It's pretty efficient.
I would say so. I think the number might be 9. Might be 9 touchdowns against 11 possessions. Ensuing kick. And the return up across the 30, and Sam just confirmed my math. 9 touchdowns.
3 failed PATs or 2-point conversions would have given you 63. So that is 9. Kind of lose track when you see all these numbers.
That's right. You only have so many fingers on your hand to count. So minute 52 to go, and again for Victoria West, tough night. Not going to go the Warriors' way, but some good moments for them throughout the game. Had that big passing play in the first quarter for Jared Swanson, the quarterback. Throughout the night, Camden Repper has had some really good throws, good runs from Kamari Montgomery. Just not able to get enough stops on defense. Dominic Martinez into the game at quarterback now. First time he has taken a snap at QB for Victoria West. And the game winds down to its final 100 seconds.
Yeah, as you said, lots of good positives to take for Victoria West. Just wasn't as consistent on every single drive as Davenport was today, and that's really the deciding factor. You did get 2 stops as a defense. You did score 4 touchdowns as an offense, but can there be consistency in every single quarter? You saw just bits and spurts of, hey, we weren't ready, or the execution wasn't on point as much as it was for the Wolves.
I felt like there was that one window for the Warriors to really get back into the game with that opening possession of the third quarter, as this play is taken up across the 30-yard line. But if you remember, that kickoff fielded by Zorian Barfield and inadvertently caught it as he was going to the sidelines, which put the Warriors behind their own 10. They did get a first down of the possession, but shortly thereafter, 3 and out, a short punt led to a short field, and ultimately a touchdown for Davenport, and that kind of felt like the ball game right there.
Yeah, exactly. They pick up a first down after that maybe missed decision there to field the kickoff, and then a dribble on the snap back put them back almost 10, 15 yards and put them behind the chains to where they had to punt into the wind, giving the Wolves a short field. And the Wolves took advantage of it on the way to scoring 21 in the third quarter compared to a goose egg for Victoria West.
Down to 15 seconds. Warriors don't have to take another stab at this game if they choose. Well, let's see. Martinez lines up the offense. Final play of the game, barring a penalty, is a short run, and that's it. Opening night belongs to Davenport. Beating Victoria West to open a season for a second consecutive year, and they do it with a 60-piece, a 7-touchdown night for the quarterback, Tristan Hamlin, and a dominant offensive effort from Davenport.
I mean, Tristan Hamlin really had the spectacular night, as you said, 7 touchdowns, probably over 3, maybe close to 400 yards passing, and he really got to pick and choose who he wanted to throw the ball to, because it seemed like every wide receiver that they've got a lot of depth was open, whether it be Emmett Greenman or, I mean, Barrett Fallon. He didn't even, he caught one and ran one. He ran 2 actually, and then obviously Kyler Payne catching 3. I mean, there's so many weapons around Hamlin. This is going to be a very tough Davenport team the rest of the season.
Up next for the Wolves, Kerrville timing next week in the Hill Country. But that's going to wrap up our season opening coverage tonight. On behalf of our entire Wolves Network crew and for Sam Kamen, I'm Brent Freeman saying once again the final. Davenport 60, Victoria West 28. Good night from Davenport High School.